Hi, my name is Ella, and I decided to again start my practicing for English speaking and also a video blogging. And the reason why I wanted to start now after a few years gap was that because I saw a video about what to do in your 20s, like what I would tell for my younger self to do in my 20s. I'm not in 20s, so that's why I decided to make a video about what to do when you are under 20, okay? Under 20. I also want to discuss the topics that are like for my heart, like I tell in a relationship aspect. I wanna tell in a career aspect. I also wanna discuss about in a health aspect what you should maybe do when you are under 20s, that your life might be a little bit, how would I say, happier in the future. And yeah, so if you are under 20, or even if you are older, you can think, have you done these my advices? And sorry if the voice is nerve cracking. I'm washing my apples, so there might be a little bit sounds while I talk. Well, thank you. First, I would like to, of course, think about the health aspect, because I think health is the base of everything. If you don't have a good health, I would say that your life sucks a lot. When you are under 20s, of course you have heard that no smoking, please, no a lot of drinking alcohol, no vaping, those kind of things. But they are real things, okay? Don't do those, because as the there's scientific articles that your brain is not developed before you are 25, and those smoking, drinking, and those, of course, they make the development a little bit, worse. Not like that, but of course they are not good for your brain development. They are not good for your overall health, and what I need, like the most, they are not good for your wallet. I mean, where you really have to do job or steal from your parents if you are able to, for example, use vape once in a week or month. Yeah. And I also want to discuss that, of course, I haven't ever tried smoking. I have never tried vaping. I have tried, of course, alcohol tasted, and I don't. It's like I understand why people drink. It's a part of peer pressure. It's part of that you wanna belong to a group, and it's a part of a custom, and it's like a cool thing, of course, when you are under the drinking age, that hey, I'm drinking. But like, I would say that if you are under 20s, you don't have regular income, you're not quite sure what to do, and blah blah blah, then if you drink, do it like the way that you enjoy it, like what I try to say, drink because of the taste, not because of the alcohol, okay? Well, that was quite a mummy speech. Now I would want to say for my younger self that go to walk, go to exercise. Because I did the mistake that when I was like 10 years old, I read a lot of books. I was able to read like maybe 4 hours straight books. And it was good. I'm not saying that reading books is bad. I grew that I don't need to exercise. I mean, like that way. And because then we still have PE in our class. I got the exercises that I need. But after I graduated from the elementary school or like primary school, I don't know which one it's like better in this case, but you know, when you graduate from 9th grade, then I went to the high school and vocational school, and in there I like my exercise it stopped, and now I'm very sad about it because my overall what is it wait, it was a basic condition. Very funny word in my opinion. My basic condition is not very good, and I regret it because I cannot like run anymore so fast as I used to, and there's those certain things that are very sad. And also I didn't know that, but listen, exercise, it helps in studying. I mean, I heard it after I graduated, and I was like, okay, maybe I could have done my exams better if I would have exercised like. But I'm not saying that it's like I didn't only because studying, but like it wasn't a very I mean, it wasn't my habit. So please make exercising your habit. That's my, if I would tell my younger self, that would be the one thing that I would ask her to do. And now you're asking why I'm not doing it now. Well, I am doing it in a way now, because now I walk more and bike, but like go with bike, but yeah, not like I can still feel that my basic condition is more worse than the maybe like 9 years younger than me. Those they have better basic condition than mine. Yeah. And also I would say that please treasure your health, because like when you feel that you are not fully okay, you really start to understand that having mental health, having strength is very, very nice. And when you have it, you might not appreciate it. But I really wish that people would realize that in this world you don't get your health back from using a lot of money or anything. It's just something that you don't never regain. Okay? And that's why please don't stress. Okay, there's many cases when you can stress, but if you like stress about it, please go to ask help. Go to ask help before it came a chronicle stress, because when it's chronicle stress, it's very bad thing. Then you really fast burn out. And yeah, that was my like advices that I would recommend everyone who are in your under 20s, please take care of your stress levels. I mean, it's okay if you stress about exams. Everyone does. But like if you like stress and stress and stress always, then you see it like, and usually you realize your stress level too late. So please ask your close one how they see you, how you have behaved, and they might see something different than you. Okay, so that was the health part. Then come second, the career path, or like that. When you are under your 20s, you never know what you want to be. I don't know what I want to be. And to be honest, it's not very nice. Yeah. And I can relate. I hope that many of you can relate to that you are like in a big circle, finding your passion, your way, what to do, and also there's the friends and all those things like that. Yeah. And it's very hard to choose your dream if you don't have, a very strong one, like, hey, I want to be doctor, I want to be lawyer, for example, those things, like very straight, because then you might think that, well, I don't know what I want to, but like my friends wanna be, like they wanna be this, so maybe I could also join. Okay, that's very good thing. I understand that you follow your friends, but please think like not only like think, but make a plan for yourself, that what you like, what is the passion, what do you want to do in the future, what kind of salary would you like to get. Is the salary more important than, for example, helping people, or is it like, do you want to make people happy, or is it that you want to solve the world's biggest crisis problem, or do you want to be get in politics, into politics? Do you want to go into politics? Is it the right way? Okay. Yeah. And also like think that what would you wouldn't, if you would choose one field, what is the field that you really wouldn't regret in the future? Of course, we don't know if we will regret, but like in that sense, that would help. And then also like that would help when you are under your 20s, that things change. You might not get into your dream school. So what is your plan B? That's very important always to know. And I would say, like, if I would talk to my younger self also, that in a career aspect, use your like potential. When you are under maybe 16, there's many possibilities to go, for example, abroad, or join a camp or something like that. And usually it's more affordable than when you are bigger, older. And like, I would say that go to those, because then your CV or resume, it's become bigger, and it's very advanced CV compared to other your age. For example, I regret that I didn't go Germany when I would have had the possibility to go for a week in my school, and I regret it a lot. So if you have chances, grab and yeah, do those things, even if you are not fully sure where it can lead you. Okay, then another perspective of your career aspect. When you're under your 20s, you make a lot of stupid things, like a lot of, and you wanna go partying. Maybe you wanna what would you like to do? Maybe go not do your homework and like be rebellious and not listen your mom or dad or other close relatives. You wanna be against the world. That's the thing. We all wanna. I'm still against some of my mother's things, and I'm rebelling for her things. But like, please, the one thing that you really should learn is that in career, in working environment, the skills that are very good to have, they are appreciated, are, for example, not for example, but like that what I have like learned, are that you are trustful. That's the first one, I would say, because when you are a trustful person, people can rely on your talent and give you more freedom to do work. And how you gain your trust is very important, and it's about that you are in Finland. It would be that you are on time, you reply to message, you're always like in contact with your employer, because then the employer is like, okay, she or he or they like are reachable and are able to do the work when I ask or something else. Then also, like I said, do the work. When you are given the work, do it very good, properly, and always do a little bit extra, okay? If the extra thing takes more time, do it in your free time, okay? Okay? And like the best thing is that when you are new and you don't like really know what to do, please ask. Always ask, because when you ask, it's also enrich the truth, like trustfulness, because people can trust people who ask questions, because asking questions, it shows that you are interested about it and the job really matters to you, okay? Then another thing that I have realized that is very good to have is the being able to like be flexible in times, like I said, doing something that isn't your job, and like because I have been in school that, and I have seen, because nowadays, I don't know, is it in your country? Please tell me, is it in your country? But in Finland, like students, they're like, when I ask, can you put the chair under the table? They're like, oh, it's not my chair. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, even though it's not your chair, can you do it? And they're like, but it's not my chair. And like being flexible in this situation would means that the receiving, the student would realize that okay, it's not my chair, but if somebody asked me to do it, I might be able to do it because I can do it. It's not away from me, and that would create a trust for me. I mean, you know, I would be like, okay, he or they did it what I asked, and I would be like, okay, if I ever got, for example, company, I might hire them. That's for example. So when you are under 20s, please, when people ask, teachers ask those things, do it, okay? And also flexible means that if teacher isn't on time, for example, take your notebooks out before he or she comes. Don't fool around, okay? Okay? And flexible also means that if like something in workplace doesn't go as planned, then you would make time, like the way that you are able to get that if something happens, like, because I mean, don't plan your schedule like okay, I have work for 4 p.m. I can be with my friends for like a like 4:30, because like, wait, 4:30? Yeah, isn't half? Yeah, I guess, because like then if something happens, it sometimes takes time, so I would always plan that I have an hour, at least 1 hour more if something happens, okay? And yeah. Lastly is a relationship wear. What I would recommend you to do when you are under 20s. Okay, so we have our parents, we have our relatives, and we have our friends. Okay, and then we have our teachers, and we might have our employer. Okay, first your parents. Okay, I know they are annoying. They make very bad rules sometimes. They are angry for you if you don't your homework or like clean your stuff, and yeah, the things they clash. The relationship can be tough, but what I would like to say that please appreciate that you have your parents, because like sometimes you forget that they want to give best for you, usually, like they really want to give best for you. And if you have a tough time with your parents, if your parents are alcoholic, they are not there for you, they like, and you're a little bit alone, please go tell somebody, teacher or anyone, that you are not having a good time in home, because I know it's a possible that you have. And if you feel this way, you can always message to me and or comment in this video, and I try to help you the best I can. And I'm sorry to hear that, but please remember that there's people who wanna help you and take care of you still, okay? Then the parents, if they are very annoying, please tell them how you feel. Tell them how they annoy you and what could they do differently to make your life better. And then you have to also think about that, what you should maybe do that would make their life better, okay? Then is the friends. Please when you're under 20s, there's people, a lot of people, they come and go, okay? Your best friends in 10th grade can be your worst enemy when you graduate from school, okay? That's very not new thing. I have heard a couple of these stories, I would say. And that's why I would say that it's very important that you surround yourself with certain type of friends, because they impact you. Okay, if you are with friends that are loud, you are loud as well. If you're with friends who are toxic, you become a toxic and not well also. So when you are in that way, please be able to say no. And if you are like, I don't want to be with these friends, but okay, I don't have anybody else. Okay, if your school is small, I understand it can be very tough one to find new friends. But if you feel even a slight that way, please go away. Say that like, okay, I'm not a part of this group anymore, okay? Because the damage that toxic group makes you, for example, for a year, is far worse than that you are alone in a year. Because when you are alone, you go search another friends that are more better, okay? Then I would say that if you are when you have connection with friends in future life, use those connection, okay? And how I would say use them, you can always ask like, hey, my name is Didi. Do you remember me? Do you want to chat with me? If you are alone, for example, it helps. But even if you wanna practice your talking skills, or if you wanna, for example, you have a presentation and you remember that person was good at biology when you were in primary school, then contact. That's very good idea to contact, because they might be able to help you for that. And also what I try to say that you have had already the connection. The school have provided you the connection. So please keep the connection alive, because then it's easier. Well, that was the friend part, I would say. And then comes all your relatives, your teachers, and all those. Also, for them, please listen to them. And teachers, they are very good. Teachers knows a lot of students, okay? A lot of students, they know a lot of adults also. So they are your best help in your career, in your parent relationship, and also in your health things, because they might not be able to help you with your health issue. But teachers, I really hope that you have those teachers who are like, okay, I see you have bad health. Well, our school have this kind of nurse. Go there and ask help from there. Of course, you would do that without, But for example, you don't like the nurse, then you can go to tell the teacher, okay, I don't like that nurse. Can you please help me to give any advice, because it's really impact my school. Then the teacher might be, okay, well, I know maybe this and this person, okay? Also, and then there comes your employer. When you're under 20s, you don't get maybe always the, how would I say, the highest position in your company, or the company you work at. And please be okay with that, because the employer really see if you are enjoying your job, if not or not. And if you enjoy smallest thing going, taking the rubbish out and throw it in the rubbish bin. Then if you do it with okay, let's do it, then the employer is like, okay, she did well, he did well, or they did well. And then you have chances to develop. And also the employer, when you, for example, resign, or because of, for example, you move or something like that, please ask your employer that is there any possibility in the future that I could come work again. Only ask about that. No need to like promise that I would, but like ask the possibility. Because then, for example, when you have moved and then you're like, okay, I would like to come back to my home, you have still the permission and connection, and then you can be like, hey, I'm like blah 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 blah, and I asked when I left that could I join again, and you said yes, so that's why I'm like here. And yeah, that would be my recommend. And I hope this videos give you any kind of value. I'm open for the feedback and open for correcting my English. And I know this film position is not ideal. It should be like this, so people could see me better and it would be more fun. But sadly, I didn't have, okay, I would have had, never mind, there would have been a possibility, but I didn't get, I was stupid enough. But I hope that this kind of weird is also good weird. But thank you for watching. Please comment and like if you like it, and always the 3 tips. Take care of yourself. Take care of that you chose a career that you like, and make sure to keep the connection that you already have in a full life. Thank you.